Well, well. We'll see. Check, 1, 2, 3, check. Check, 1, 2, 3, check, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Well, we'll see if anyone shows up. Just hanging out after work, couple cigarettes, little coffee. Whoa! We've got two in the house. We're rocking it. We're rocking the house. Rocking the house. Can we get 3? Can we get 3? There's 3. Can we get 4 or 5? Happy Monday morning. Happy Monday morning, whoever is out there. Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Good to see you in the house. Just figured I'd fire up a stream for a few minutes and see where it goes. This time I put it in the title. I was like, God, politics, whatever's on your mind is fine. I'm dog. St. Paul, I'm dog. So far. Well, now we got 4, you know. I remember it back in the old days. Used to be, if there were under 20 people in here, it was boring. And let's see, if it was over 30, no, 20 to 30 was mildly interesting. Anything over 30, I was exciting. I just got home from work. I just worked, man, like, what did I just work? Like 7 hours, 8 hours? 6, 7, yeah, 7 or 8 hours. I was out and about. I was just sitting in front of the computer. I was like, well, I got a few smokes. I got some coffee. Why not just go live? Someone's going to need somewhere to hang out on YouTube. I don't know if anyone's live. It's kind of funny today. I went to church to a class that my wife's been going to. I haven't gone to it with her, and she's been going for a couple months. So I made a deal with God when I went to bed last night. I said, you get me up and I'll go. Well, he got me up, so I had to go. And this dude's sitting next to me with the exact same thermos. He looks over and I'm giving him the thumbs up, you know. Literally the exact, what are the odds? I guess it was meant to be. But it was, it's a kind of a Bible class thing. So I did it for 2 reasons. Number 1, I went for God. But number 2, I went for my wife because I'm kind of, you know, she's like, I do have a husband. He's just not here every Sunday. I do have a husband. He's just not here every Sunday. Thank you, Shelly. Thanks for sharing it out. Rainy Sunday, I'm definitely working. Yeah, I'm so... I mean, I got snowmobiles in the garage, but I'm ready for spring. I'm ready. And we're going to have some serious melting to do here. I mean, we still got 3 4-foot drifts in the yard in some places. I mean, it's going to be... We're going to need some sunshine. Still messing with my mic. Does it sound alright? I mean, I got it kind of far away and the volume's cranked up. I don't really know what it sounds like. Get more deliveries if there's rain or snow. Sometimes not, though. Sometimes. Sometimes you get more deliveries if you hang later into the evening to that 11, midnight, 1 in the morning. Because everyone goes home. They're like, screw it. And then everything's left for me. Sounds good? Okay. Alright. We'll just roll with it for now. Eventually I'm going to get a new mic. It's very loud. Still very loud? Okay, what is it? Let's see here. It is going up into the red. Alright, we'll try it right there and see what happens. I'll have to watch the playback. Sounds good, it's very loud. Well, if I sit back, hopefully it'll pick me up. See, that would be the idea, that I wouldn't have to be like way up on the mic so that you'd have to hear it. That sounds better. Hello, am I coming in clear? WACKY 107 FM 107 FM. If I ever had a radio station, I always thought it'd be called 107. Man, I'm hoping today I gotta go get my hair cut. You wouldn't believe how much hair I got under this hat. It's unreal. I've got so much hair. If I fluff it out, it's been flattened out today. I gotta fluff it out. If I fluff it out, it's been under the hat all day, so I got hat hair. We'll go with the fluffy look. I got a brush here, actually. Should be able to fluff it out a little bit. I go through this every winter. I call it winter hair. Because I'm always wearing hats, you know? So my winter hair's got to go for the gelled look. They're going to come get Trump on Tuesday with a full FBI flak raid. Oh, my goodness. This thing with Trump, it's just more signs of the times. I mean, really. We'll wait and see what all the hubbub's about, but it's a very dangerous premise because the idea that a state or local kind of attorney general like that can kind of file frivolous charges to take down political opposition. I mean, there's more going on here. I don't know. It could be a ruse. I mean, it could be a distraction. Maybe the banks are going to collapse on Tuesday, and so they want us all looking at Trump's getting arrested. I really don't know. Something I came across today, I just read what everyone was saying, and I noticed a few things. Okay, lay it on me. I'm interested. What? What did you come across? 35 banks ready to go under? They probably were already ready to go under. The whole banking system has to collapse, biblically speaking. How else are we going to get the mark of the beast? That you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without it. All the banks got to get consolidated. We're just biding our time. Oh, Biden. Come on, man. I don't know what's going to happen with our banking system. I mean, my goodness. You know, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about all this money we're sending to Ukraine. And I was like, oh my goodness, all this money we're sending to Ukraine. And I thought, wait a minute. They're just printing it. It probably didn't cost us much of anything. Kenneth, the Kentucky fan. My brother Dave, thumbs up. I'm fluffing my hair out, Kenneth the Kentucky fam. I just got home from work. Been wearing the hat all day. I'm hoping maybe to get my hair cut this week. I mean, I like all this luxurious hair, but, you know, it's kind of hard to manage. It's kind of hard to manage. It's Monday, so I'll have to shave tomorrow. I'll have to shave. I'm like a porcupine. My wife says I'm like a porcupine. Do you ever watch Captain Deplorable? No, I don't. It doesn't ring a bell, so I don't know. What? Why do you ask? Looking good. I'm looking fluffed, Kenneth. I'm looking fluffed. Oh, 10 people were in the house and it went down to 9. Someone came in and they're like, oh, no. Monday is the one day I take off. Sometimes I do, sometimes I work. Mondays can be really good. Late night. They were all defending their political party and attacking all others and family members. No one said anything about what should be priority. Drops family garden. Haven't shaved. Wife likes it. Yeah, I've got 2 kids. Well, two of my kids that have beards. Believe it or not. Wacky's kids have beards. 2 of them. One of them's like, I mean, major. And his hair's like way down. He's my oldest. It was Boomer. Hold on a sec here. See, I don't, you know, I hate to have to kind of side with a political party because the lines of them are kind of blurred nowadays. They all just seem like they're all evil. They're all bad. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger in True Lies when his wife's like, did you ever kill anybody? And then he goes, yeah, but they were all bad. They were all bad. Been a long time since I've been here, Wacky. Hey, Drops. Been a long time since I just randomly live stream now. It's not like, you know. So don't worry, you probably didn't miss much. I'm just hanging out in the garage after work. It's 1:30 in the morning. I mean, are there even political parties anymore? They all just seem like one. Is that what they call the uniparty, where they're all sort of just blended? Wilma Burgooch! How you doing? Good to see you. I've been listening to books on tape while working. Yeah, that's what I do, St. Paul I'm Dog. I listen to, well, if my wife's working, if we both do deliveries. If we're both working at the same time, we'll talk for a while. But once she might get home or something, I'll just listen to news, alternative news for like the whole time I'm out there working. I keep my phone just up on the dash and it's just running videos. Running videos. I go to the library and check out books on CD. Wow, I just go to YouTube or alternative news. It's a new thing. It's like a video player. Whoa, Shelly Maresh has a long comment. I watched until I couldn't stand it, and I texted everything they were saying is pointless. Pay attention to, most important, your rights and freedoms. Well, people don't have their eyes on the ball. People don't have their eyes on the ball. Whether you're left, right, whatever it is, we need that common ground where, you know, freedom, justice, the law, fair elections, you know, I mean, we need to kind of get back to the basics. The United States of America has a constitution. We all need to get behind it. We got to get patriotic again with our flag. I mean, there's so much. Satan's just ripped it all apart. Arnold Schwarzenegger, need to put me and him on a new Terminator movie. I'll be back. Oh, I'll do my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger because he really pissed me off when he did this. Screw your freedom! Screw your freedom! Everybody! You go lockdown! Screw your freedom! Screw your freedom! Did you see that when he did that? I love saying that. Just try it. It rolls off your tongue. Screw your freedom! Screw it! Screw it! I'm rich! I'm rich! I'm rich! My freedom, when I'm locked up, it's an 87-room mansion! Screw your freedom! Oh. So now, I'm guessing, just reading the comments, there was a live stream? Is that what we're talking about here, Shelley? Where everyone was going crazy with their political ideas or something? To exercise and protect them, if we lose them, it's the fault of the American citizens, not politicians. Well, you know, what people don't understand that are on the extreme left is that when they go along with censorship, and they go along with things that are non-constitutional just because they hate somebody, or when they go, I mean, anyone, I mean, forget just the left, the right, left, whatever. They're just destroying their own future. They think they're on the winning team, but then they realize they were the frog in the boiling pot of water. Think about this. Think about all the people that voted like for Joe Biden because they hated Trump so much. What do you think their life, probably some people in the chat, it's nothing personal, I respect everyone's beliefs, but what do you think's happened in their own household? So they worked so hard to get rid of Trump, and I'll bet they're broke and can't pay their bills, and they're watching gas skyrocket, and they're watching us on the brink of a third world war, and you know, all this stuff. So I just looked out to them like, was it worth it? Because you thought Trump had some mean tweets? You cut your own throat. I mean, so yeah, we do got to get back to the basics of what America is about. I'm a libertarian. I'm rich. Screw them all. Yeah, no, drop. You can go find that video probably on YouTube. But during the height of the lockdowns and all that stuff, Arnold got all, I'm doing a video to save the planet, and I'm telling everyone, lock your asses down, and screw your freedom! Screw your freedom! Ever since I heard it, it's just fun to say. I don't believe it, but it's just fun. It kind of rolls off your tongue, you know. Just try it wherever you are. Screw your freedom! Do your best, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was a live stream on Tic Tac. Tic Tac? That's breath mints. I'm sorry, Shelley. You get the laughter meter. So it sounds like I'm bad enough to trash Swars. I don't know what that means. Let's all make a cooking channel together. You know, my wife was talking about cooking last night, and my daughter, and she's like, you know, guys, and I heard it, I was down the hall, and they said, all guys are like that. I heard him talking, so I walked over like, okay, I heard that, all guys are like that. I'm a guy, what are you two talking about? And she said, all guys are not cooking enough. They're not cooking enough. They have the ability to cook. And then they're like, when's the last time you cooked for us? And I'm like, I made a pizza. So my wife and daughter claim that guys in general are not cooking enough for the rest of the house. I cook and can, so does the wife. See, I used to own a restaurant back in the 90s. I can cook. Believe it or not, I actually like to cook. But it's so much work to cook. I'd rather just grab a frozen pizza, throw it in, let's go. Or, hey, you guys want Taco Bell tonight? I'll pick some up on the way home, you know? My version of cooking. Ding, 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 got remarried. Drops, family, garden, got remarried. Wow. Is that a good thing? I mean, you're happy? I mean, I've been through one divorce, remarried, but, you know, now it's 30 years. We cook from... Yeah, no, I like to cook from scratch. I just don't do it enough. And my dad used to be a cook. I wish I would have learned his recipes. He was really good with, like, sourdough bread. I was a widower. Wife passed. Oh, okay. You know, Drops, I've told my wife, if I go, get right back on it. Go find someone. Don't worry about it. I'm in heaven. Don't be alone. My mom never remarried. She really loved my dad. They got divorced. It was a bitter divorce, but she never remarried. Barely even, I don't even think she ever dated. It was amazing. They were divorced for, oh my goodness, 30, 40 years, whatever. And when my mom passed away a few years back, she still wore the wedding ring, even though they were divorced. I think there was a love story there that my dad and mom that I missed. I marry for life. Well, you should. I got married my first time around too young for the wrong reasons. Second time I got married, we did the marriage classes and all that stuff, and I rarely use a measuring cup. A pinch of this and a pinch of that and a pinch of this. 50 years you've been a gardener. See, my mom used to be a gardener. It's too bad when she got older, way at the last 4 or 5 years of her life, she kind of slowed down on that, kind of stopped that. She'd always had the beautiful plants all around, you know, the patio and all that stuff. My wife does that every summer. You know, we got beautiful plants out there. My wife takes care of all that. And then Ozzy eats them. Rips them up once in a while. Oh, I hate that. I go out and I'm like, Lori, did you have some purple flowers? And she's like, yeah. Well, they're kind of on the ground now. Hey, 420 Dean Blazing from Arizona. Back in the house. Screen bump. Jenny, and by the way, your mic's a little loud. I can't quite figure out which way to go with it. Yeah, earlier some people said it was good, some people said it was loud. I'll put it back a little bit. Then I can get those Barry White low tones with it. That's right, Dr. Love. The wacky of love. I can't get the right volume level right now. I can't get it. My first marriage was bad, deadly, but definitely not good. Except the day I left. Yeah, you know, I think, what are we up to? Like a 50% divorce rate in the United States of America? Phil Billy. Have you ever heard of the streaming platform called D-Live. Yeah, no, I never heard of it. Never heard of it, Phil Billy. Probably got 40 years left. We live in our 90s. Or hundreds. Maybe. Nothing's promised. Like my brother Cab 7 says, tomorrow's not promised. I'm guilty of that. Making plans. You know, oh, next week I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And, you know. Channel's literally like my home. Especially considering I was the first channel to reach 1,000 subscribers here. That 1,000 club, Dean, that was the rage for the longest time. I remember when we used to do streams, let's get so-and-so to 1,000. And sometimes they'd be a couple hundred off, you know? Yeah, Jenny, you're guilty of that too, making plans. Well, it's like the Bible, you know, the story where the guy fills up his barns and he's going to go party and be jolly and he's all content with everything, not thinking about tomorrow. And thou fool, thy soul shall be required of thee tonight. Tonight. Oh, I'm legitimately grateful. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Sub up and down, spread the love around. Bus, bus, bus. I've actually got that. Here, you know what? Just for old time's sake, because we're just reminiscing a little bit. Once in a while I play this. If I can find it. If I can find it. Let's see here. I don't see it. Every time I go to try to look for it, I don't think I use the word bus, but I'll see. Maybe it was called Code Word. Let's see. I'm just going to see if I can find that just for fun. Let's see. Let me look in my playlist. Maybe, I don't know if I put it in my song list. But maybe it's in there. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is a blast from the past. Let's do a blast from the past. A blast from the past. The good old days. All right, hold on. The good old days. Okay. Blast from the past. Wacky is a trendsetter. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to be a voice for the people. Everyone's afraid to sub. The YouTube police are lurking in the shadows. What can be done? We need a new code word. The new code word for subbing is bus. Bussing. The YouTube police are lurking everywhere, so subbing just won't go down. But we don't like the trap. I think we need a rap and some code words that just won't be found. Like bus, bus, bus up and down. Not subbing, but bussing the town. Bus, bus, bus everyone. Bus to everyone that is found. Bus is the rage. It's better than a cage. A cage of subbing nightmares bound. Bus up and down. It really goes around.
I'm bussing up and down. Bussing out of town, start the diesel, let's get down and pull those wheels off the ground. So bus up and down, it really goes around. I'm bussing up and down. So make sure you have heard that bussing is the word. Put the pizza and cheese fries down. You need to feed your brain. YouTube makes you insane. Let's bus each other all over the town. The words of wisdom from the wacky. Let's bus to everybody now.
You know, I don't even remember this. I gotta see this just because I don't remember my own work. I made a song about Roseanne when her show was canceled. I don't even remember how this song goes. I'm just hang with me for a sec. I'm glad you quit smoking, Wilma. What is this?
Hey guys, it's Green Bay Wacky here. I'm going to do a song for you, and I'm going to cover a news topic. I'm going to do it really fast. Hot topic right now. Roseanne Barr lost her show, which was renewed, and now it's been canceled. Why? Well, she took this foot of hers and seemed to have stuck it in her mouth. So here's what happened in a nutshell, and then I'm going to sing the song. About 2 in the morning, for whatever reason, I don't know if drinking was involved or something, Roseanne goes on Twitter and makes a joke about a former Obama aide looking like a cross between the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes. I don't know. Is this a good idea for job security? Maybe. Go try it. See if you get that promotion. You could try it. Job security promotion. Go make horrible comments at 2 in the morning on Twitter. But I know this. Okay, in all fairness, as a fellow comedian, I knew that Roseanne would need a song to lift her up, a song that the world could sing that would just get united and behind her and forgive her. And so here, I wrote this song. I wrote it down so we wouldn't forget it. This is to lift you up, Roseanne. I call it Roseanne Barr, You Really Screwed the Pooch. Okay, let's jump into it. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Roseanne Barr, you're such a nitwit. You went to your Twitter and started talking some but it's okay, it's not like you could really act. I'm just being honest and stating a fact. You went to your Twitter and tweeted a tweet, and now ABC threw you out on the street. Roseanne Barr, you really screwed the pooch. You got your show canceled, poochy, poochy, pooch. So now you're a senior, you got Social Security, but now you're washed up as you go into obscurity. Roseanne Barr, you're such a nitwit. Your cast is now jobless for talking some Roseanne Barr, you really screwed the pooch. Roseanne Barr, you really screwed the pooch. Roseanne Barr, poochy, poochy, pooch. Roseanne Barr, you really screwed the pooch.
Yeah, I knew that would cheer you up. And I definitely figured Roseanne would love to listen to that, like, through her iPod, like, while she's in the unemployment line. Thanks, Roseanne. Enjoy, well, the unemployment line, Social Security. Have a good day.
I was trying to do that like a news story. I don't even remember making that video.
It's a social media break. Go tweet out this stream on your Twitter, put it on Facebook, put it on Google+, put it on the side of an airplane, put it on the side of a building, put it on the side of a barn. I don't care where you put it. Just let the world know Green Bay Wacky is live.
Yeah, that was a big news story when that came out. I remember that now. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh. See, my problem, Wilma Burr, is I don't take the time to try to quit smoking. Not yet. I'm not saying I won't at some point. I might be forced to at some point. But I know you gotta want it. I don't want it yet, so that's my problem. If I wanted to, I could quit. Now, in fairness, I will say this. I've seen some interviews with Roseanne Barr lately. Some recent interviews on InfoWars. Oh, that was a hot mic. What? Washing boards. Is that what? Sorry, that was a slip up. I was talking about washing boards. Anyway, she's got this deep belief in God, and she's really awake to what's going on in the world, and I gotta admit, she's not really what I thought. She's really smart, actually. And I was watching her praying for the world and doing all sorts of things. I mean, Roseanne Barr. So, I don't know if she's changed or she was always like that. Google Plus, is that even around anymore? I don't even know. I know this 420 Dean. I hate the Google Chat, the Meet, the Spaces. I love the Hangouts. It was just, we had our rooms and they were so easy to overlap and do all this stuff. And now I just don't care much for it. Well, I didn't watch the whole interview. She talks about Jesus, but she talks about, I don't know if she might consider herself Jewish, or I don't know. I couldn't quite, but either way, it was very uplifting and positive to hear her speaking and praying, and just, I don't know. Maybe she's just decided, hey, I'm old, I'm rich, maybe I should do something with my life. I don't know, but I gotta admit, I saw her in a whole different light. You'll have to... People's habits don't justify who people are. I like the Hangouts too. Yeah, I don't like it. That's different. Roseanne is Jewish. Okay. St. Paul, I'm dog. But she was talking about Jesus too, so I don't know. I mean, there are Jews for Jesus. I mean, there's different faiths. Some Jewish people still waiting for Messiah. Some actually finally accepted Jesus as Messiah. It's a mixture out there, you know. She's doing something right. Her net worth is $80 million. Oh, I'm sure. She probably gets... Is Roseanne in reruns? Is that even on anymore? Or did they pull that? Was that like cancel culture? I used to watch that show. But not anymore. I'm just so waiting for the next season of Tulsa King. Come on, get on with it, Stallone. Bring me that second season. You left me hanging. I got my followers here before YouTube was policing us about that. Yeah. Well, you know, Dean, in the end, we all gained some friends. We gained some views, some followers, but the sub for sub thing in the end didn't quite pan out the way maybe we had thought it would. Some channels like on Pluto or something. Was that Jenny that asked me what I did today? All I did today was this morning went to church with my wife to the class that she's been wanting to take me to. And then I just lied around the house. I was going to live stream, but I realized how tired I actually was. I'd only slept like 3 hours last night. Kind of napped and woke up and napped, and Ozzy was kind of napping with me, and then I went but then I hammered it down for work. Then I went and put in 7 or 8 hours. It was a good night at work. Yeah, I did deliveries. I didn't go to the church. I went to the class. So we'll see. I'm going to try take some baby steps and go next week. Tulsa King, what's it about? Oh, Jenny, it's on Paramount. It's funny. If you got the Paramount, see, we got Paramount when it was CBS All Access, $6.99 a month. A few commercials on a few shows, but like Star Trek's run without any commercials. But they're trying to like upgrade to like $9.99. They got the $12.99 plan. You read the fine print, and it says some shows will still have commercials. I'm not giving up my $6.99. I think they just want to wrangle me for more money. Wrangle. But anyway, it's Sylvester Stallone, Jenny, and he's, not to give the whole show away, but He's a mob, a member of the mafia that got 25 years in jail. So he went to jail for 25 years. He gets out and he goes down to Tulsa, Oklahoma to sort of set up shop, so to speak, to get back with the land of the living with his activities. And, it's pretty interesting. It's kind of got all these twists, and the FBI's involved, and he's being watched. The mafia is involved, and I just thought it was really interesting. I was actually impressed. It's pretty interesting. I'm right on YouTube. Mostly watch Rumble. I don't hang out at Rumble. I don't even understand Rumble. Isn't Rumble not everyone can have a channel. Oh, don't they just have certain channels they allow? Like big channels over there? Like, I can't, or can anyone be on Rumble? I don't even know. Reruns on Dish? Money, can only do so much, though. Yeah, I'm not on, I'm on YouTube, but I'm not like at other live streams or anything like that. I probably should be more often. I probably should be. Man, watching that old stuff, trying to remember what was I thinking when I did that. Well, happy Monday morning to everyone. Thanks for hanging. You're monetized day. Yeah, but any other platform, you still got to build your audience. Being monetized right off the bat. Oh, it sounds great. You're monetized right away, but if you can't build an audience, then will you ever really see anything, Dean says Tulsa is actually a rough city. They're always on reality shows like the first 48. Oh, man. Okay. And what else was I watching? Manifest, the new season for that came out. I got to get caught up on Cobra Kai. I love that show, Cobra Kai. They're up to their 5th season. I think I'm a season, and I think I got through some of season 3. Cobra Kai is a good one. Really impressed. Man, I saw the Ultimate Propaganda movie today. That's right. Predictive programming, try to make you think a certain way. Anyone seen this movie called I think it's The Titan. It's about the future, which is like the Earth's dying. There's only 10 years left. Typical what you hear in the headlines. And so they try to, and it's kind of funny. They got those little 15-minute smart cities in the movie. Imagine that. And the premise of the movie is to change human beings' DNA to be able to go to Titan and live there. So this astronaut guy gets changed, It's like, oh, that's like transhumanism. Wow. I'm actually in that movie. I watched it. It wasn't that long. I don't know why I watched it. As I watched it, I was like, they're just feeding your brain propaganda. It's a good thing to change man's DNA to become these, strong people that can stay underwater for a half hour and grow scales and gills and no, not where they shrink people. That's called downsizing, isn't it? I can't remember if I ever watched Downsizing. No, I did. I think I did watch Downsizing. I think it was really boring. I had high expectations. It looked like a good premise, like shrink everyone into these little... No, the 15-minute cities are the ones they're trying to put up around the world where everything's within 15 minutes. The only catch is you're a prisoner and you can't leave. It's Escape from New York. There really is 10 years left, but the rest of the stuff is garbage. I remember your plumber video you did. Oh! Yeah! I still laugh at that video. You know what? You're bringing... Okay. Did I close my channel? Oh, I did. Oh, no. No, I just got something in the search bar. Let me go back to my videos. That's my favorite video. No, not that one. That is my favorite comedy video, I think. Okay, hold on. It's Bob the Plumber. Videos. The Plumber. Come on, let me reminisce a little bit. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back in time to Bob the Plumber. I should make a new Bob one.
From the producers of Mutant Donkeys with Beards and the co-executive producer of Liver Pate for Werewolves, from insane, wacky films comes a new menace to be reckoned with. That's right, Lunatic Bob the Plumber. Your worst flushing down the drain nightmare. I guess it is your O-ring. You're screwed! It went through your floor! It rotted it out! Oh, you are so screwed! I wouldn't be wiping anything soon on that night! That hose, it rotted through the floor! It's gonna fall! She's gonna blow! 4,000 bucks! You idiot! I hope you don't mind. I just made a bagel in the dryer. I couldn't find the toaster. Lunatic Bob the Plumber, coming 2018. Subscribe to Green Bay Wacky and come.
Thank you. Hey, Tony. Good morning. We're just reminiscing a little bit. Walking through the park and reminiscing. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, my God. By the way, last time we live streamed, we've been having OBS drops. So if OBS drops, just refresh and I'll be back on within a few minutes. I sawed the boat in half. Sounds like Lunatic Dad. Lunatic Bob, the plumber. Don Moody, hey, good to see you in the house. Good morning. Just doing a little stream after work. Just worked about 7 or 8 hours. Had a little coffee, had a few smokes. I did about 5 Lunatic Bobs. Bob the repairman, Bob the auto mechanic, Bob the plumber. That was going to be my recurring character, but then I got to figure out, what else I could do with him. He's my favorite character, actually. Lunatic Bob. Because I just kind of let it all out. And the Oscar goes to Green Bay Wacky. Oh, my goodness. Do they still do the Oscars? Sponsored by sorry. I gotta watch what we say, right? Yeah. I got another one. Maybe I'll play it here in a little bit. It's another one I like to watch every now and again. I didn't keep a whole lot, but I do have a bloopers video. Maybe we'll play the bloopers video. That's about 5 minutes. Just for reminiscing, I got a little behind the scenes, Man, I because I put God, politics, whatever's on your mind is fine. I just read an article tonight. It came to my phone. I don't know what the hell's going on in Minnesota, the state I used to live in. They're trying to propose a bill for gun owners, all gun owners, that you have to have all your guns not loaded, and you have to have them stored separately, your ammo and your guns. And the reason being, of course, drum roll please, which is sad, because some children have been killed in gun accidents. Now that's sad, but it looks like they're trying to seize on this opportunity in Minnesota. They just did some other wacky stuff over there. This is right at my doorstep. I mean, that's my adjoining state. Anyone hear about that? I mean, yeah, that's really going to allow citizens to be well protected. Keep your gun in a gun safe with not loaded, and then in another gun safe, keep your ammo. So if you're going to get attacked by someone in your house, you got to tell them to wait. Hold it! I got to go get my gun, and I got to go get my ammo. I couldn't believe that. Minnesota is going downhill. Man. I was wondering if anyone saw that. That was just a news article. I don't know if it's going to pass, but there's a lot of opposition to it. The last Oscar featured Will Oh, yeah, the slap, right. What do you think about that? You think that was... Some people claim that was rehearsed. That it was scripted to try to boost up the Oscars. Because that kind of went viral everywhere and everyone wanted to watch it. And I don't know. That's sort of the conspiracy theory about that. I don't know. And then Chris Rock recently... it looked too contrived. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Will Smith did look mad, but he's... Think about it. Look, I don't mean this in a bad way. He's an actor. So if they want him to act mad, I don't think it would be beyond his capabilities. All right, Dad having a gun rack in the Jeep with 3 rifles. We talked about that the other night on the live stream when Ghost Mafia and Davros and JoJo and Cab were up here. We were talking about that very thing, rifles in the back, of pickups and stuff. And they were saying in some areas you can still get away with that. Some areas down in the South or Redneckville or whatever, I don't know. That's really the way it should be. I don't blame. Yeah, if I remember right, I remember the whole incident. Something about his wife losing some of her hair. She had a condition, propecia or something. I forget the name of it. And so then Chris Rock making the joke about G.I. Jane because that had Demi Moore in it, if I remember right, with her head shaved. So, I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. But I think, aren't those two like incredibly unfaithful to each other? Like, I'm going to get mad at Chris Rock for making jokes about my wife, but I'm going to go sleep with this other woman. Some whacked out marriages out there. I don't know. Alopecia. Okay, that's what it's called. Yeah, it might have been real. I don't know. But, like, I know the Grammys recently. Oh, my goodness. I can't. I don't know. Some of you are older. I have fond memories of these shows. And, like, I just saw some bits and pieces of this year's Grammys. It was a total devil worshipping ceremony with that rap star, and he was dressed as the devil and women in cages, and sponsored by sorry. Oh yeah, full on devil stuff. Oh, and the song that they were promoting, Sign of the Times, Unholy. I mean, my goodness. I don't know. That's not the Grammys I remember as a kid, you know? Yeah, I won't watch that stuff. It's Hollywood, so anything is possible. Scientologists with all kinds of weird beliefs. Well, that guy, is that Ron Hubble? Is that the guy who started Scientology? His son made some comments that it was one long devil worshipping ceremony or something. That's true. I mean, his son made some comments. I soak in a lot of news, and so I'd have to backtrack a week or two ago. I just heard something about that. His son making some confessions. I don't know. Hazel's Reptiles Family channel? I don't know what her latest channel is, Dean. I'd probably just look it up. Yeah, everything's just gotten so crazy. Grammys, Oscars, all that. Yeah, I can't even remember what she went by. Okay, that's probably why I haven't been able to find it. Well, it used to be called Hazel's Reptiles. We make homemade soap. Drop. Just out of the blue, just random. I don't know. Let's see if we pulled up YouTube. Let's see if anything would come up under. She did something with her name, too. With some emotes or something. Oh, she's still out there. This is what I found in the YouTube search. I did Hazel's Reptiles, and Hazel is still out there. So just type in Hazel's Reptiles. Looks like you can still find it. I didn't click on it just in case any music would come on. Well, that's kind of like my other YouTube daughter. Hold on a sec here. Oops. Sorry. That might have been loud. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, I gotta come out with some new music. I've got these songs that have been on hold forever. I've got some new beats that I just haven't developed yet. Grumpy Monkeys? Yeah, just type in Hazel's Reptiles. Type in her old channel name. That's what I did, Dean. And that stuff came up. Just type in Hazel's Reptiles. She comes in the chat from now and again too, so she can tell you that if you ever happen to come across. I mean, no rhyme or reason when she comes in. Wow, this is kind of funky beat. Monday morning. Hold on, let's see if I get something here. Monday morning at Green Bay Wacky. We're all up 2:30 in the morning. Monday morning at Green Bay Wacky. Dean blazing in St. Paul. I'm dog out in the chat. They know where it's at. And Drops making homemade soap. Monday morning, Green Bay Wacky. Get funky, get your funk on. Monday morning. She does her live stream driving around with her. She's still gorgeous. It's coming, it's coming. Monday morning. Monday morning. I'm not gonna win a Grammy. This song kinda sucks. I guess I just won't make the big bucks. Monday morning. That's all I got. I don't know. All right, Jenny, go to bed. Maybe when you wake up the next time, Trump will be arrested. You got monkeys on your channel? Like, well, at least we didn't have any OBS drops yet. That's good. Probably because we weren't talking about controversial stuff. Man, I just did an update to my computer, and now I noticed that I'm getting propaganda in the search bar in my own computer. Since it's Microsoft, I'm getting recycle, clean up the earth, the sun's warming the earth. You know, I'm getting all these subliminal messages. I don't know if you noticed that in your Windows. It's just something I happen to notice. I'm like, oh, great. Tuesday? Oh, well, I don't know. It's kind of Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Monday. Tuesday. I only use Linux. I've never used that. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. I mean, it is kind of bad that we're dependent on Microsoft, Bill Gates, for our computer systems. I mean, I have a feeling he's got some backdoor bugs built in. Just push the button and we all go dead. 23 minutes into Monday here in California. Right? That's where you're at, California. Man, we're in 2023. 2024. Isn't that when Gavin Newsom wants all lawnmowers and chainsaws and weed whippers and everything done away with? All the gas-powered ones? Did that ever pass? Or was that just they were trying to pass it? I mean, he wants to get rid of gas cars by 2035. So you got about 11, 12 years left of cars in California. I live in California too. St. Paul, I'm dog. I'll have Windows on one machine. Well, what else is there to use? We got to use the Windows. Rain. Yeah, 2035, he wants to get rid of cars. That's crazy. Except they don't want to get rid of cars. Bill Gates just got interviewed, too. They were kind of calling him out about his lush, luxurious lifestyle, and he blew it off like he's doing so much good, he doesn't have to change his luxurious lifestyle. I want to see Bill Gates move to a one-bedroom apartment in a smart city. My theory is that he made it 2035 knowing it would never happen, and he would long be out of office by then. Seth! Hey, Seth. How you doing? We're just hanging out, whatever's on your mind. Man, I'm getting a little chill down there. I might have to turn my space heater on. Is it even plugged in? Oh, it's not. Wait, is it plugged in? It's still winter here in Wisconsin. Okay, there we go. I love Logan's Run. I just watched it the other day. I've seen that movie a million times. And I'm going for... I've got 2 heater bars down here. I'm going to go for 1. I've got my heat on in the garage, but my... I've only got... I do this when I just got my old Crocs on. They're not very warm. When I'm out working, I wear my boots. Can't watch him on TV with the smile he has. Oh, he looks like the devil, Tony. Oh my goodness. He doesn't look right, man. He looks evil. I don't know. They were talking about Michelle Obama and Gavin Newsom for 2024. Oh my goodness. Wow. That took my breath away. Oh man. And he was, remember that whole thing where he was at the White House measuring the drapes? There was something weird about that. I actually heard a theory. I'm trying to remember how it went. The theory went something like, call it a conspiracy theory. Joe Biden were to step down as president, Kamala takes over, so then she can appoint a vice president. I think it's got to be voted on. And they had suggested Gavin Newsom could get in as the vice president without being elected. And then that would lead to him becoming the president. Wow. We're in some scary times. Newsom looks like the stereotypical Antichrist from those cheesy Christian end times movies from the 80s. Love you, Dave. Big hugs. Hey, blessings to you, Seth. I just got done working for 7 or 8 hours. Logan's Run is your 15-minute... Well, kind of, but Logan's Run's even more sinister. Because you only get to live till you're 30. And then you get your blinking red light, and you get to do the carousel. Year of the City, 2374. Carousel begins. I love Logan's Run. I love Logan's Run. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we're seeing some more of the old neighborhood in here. That's always cool. Always good to see some of the old neighborhood coming back. Trying to remember what Logan's Run was on. It was either on Netflix, Paramount, or HBO. It was on one of them. They've talked about remaking that. They might be able to do a good job remaking that. Maybe. They never got it off the ground, though. Yeah, I've been kind of watching a bunch of different videos past couple days. Different pastors calling each other out. This person's a false teacher. This one is. They said that. This. I've been binge watching that. I just thought that. I know that was totally random. By the Senate, yeah, but they're kind of suggesting that because the Senate is, run by Democrats, that would get Gavin Newsom in. I mean, that's just talk. I'm not saying that's happening. Logan's Run is like the time machine. Well, not really. I like the time machine, though. The Morocks. The Morocks. Isn't that what they're called? The original Westworld movie. AI robots. Well, Tony, have you seen the new Westworld? Now, it's got some nudity in it because they're kind of robots, but you want transhumanism, human robots on steroids, watch the new Westworld. Oh my goodness, that makes the old one look sick. Yeah, you only get to live till you're 30, St. Paul I'm Dog, in Logan's Run. You get born, they put a red blinking light on you, and... Hold on, I gotta do it again for Logan Run's fan. Year of the City, 2374. Carousel begins. I just love saying that. Year of the City, 2374. Carousel begins. Oh, the other day also, it's either on HBO or Paramount or one of those. I forget which one. Rollerball. You ever seen the original Rollerball? That's also like a dystopian kind of future. That's a little more in line with what's going on right now, because in that movie with James Caan, the high-tech companies sort of take over the world. You ever seen Rollerball? Da-da-da, da-da-da. It's got that famous, I don't know if that's Rachmaninoff or who it is. The Rollerball music. I watched Rollerball as a kid. It freaked me out. Yeah. I think they remade it, but it was kind of sucky. The original one's playing, though. Yeah, I could talk movies all night. I could talk movies and television shows all night. Looks like Kiefer Sutherland's got some new series out, too. I never watched 24, but I watched Designated Survivor, which is pretty good. It's high quality, but he's got some new one out. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, the one I never saw the remake for Total Recall. That's one movie I wanted to see. Oh, so I did watch Creed the other night. Boomer was in there. He said I might like it. I did watch Creed. The Rocky saga continues. I don't know if any of you have watched Creed. I would say it was okay. I mean, I watched it. I didn't hate it. It didn't move me the way the Rocky movies did, though. It was okay. It seemed like they were really trying to cram a lot into it in a short period of time. And it looked like they were trying to remake some of the famous Rocky scenes with more of a rap music twist or motorcycles, and I don't know. It was okay. Looks like there's a Creed 2, so it must have made money. Maybe I'll watch that later today. I watched the Alita premiere, and I liked it. What is Alita? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, did you like it, St. Paul M Dog? Did you like the new Creed? It was okay. It was okay. I was trying to figure out who the actress was, and after it was over, it came to me. That's the mom, I forget her actor name, from The Cosby Show. That's who was playing Creed's wife. Alita was the James Cameron movie from a few years ago. Oh, isn't that got Madonna or something in it? Or maybe Christina Aguilera or someone like that, right? I never saw it. I don't plan on seeing it. It's such a waste of time watching movies. I mean, if you really think about it. I mean, I do it. I'm guilty of it. I'll probably watch something. My wife's sleeping. I stay up too late. 2:36. 2:36. First two Creeds are really good. This one is still pretty good. Not as good as the first two. What do you mean? There's 3 Creed movies? Are you saying there's 3? I thought there were only 2. Creed and Creed 2. The first 2 Creeds are really good. This one, still pretty good, but not as good. I'll have to check that out. Alright. I know it's a short stream, but I gotta go. I'm feeling the stretches and the yawns. I just wanted to go live for an hour, and it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I got a few things I gotta do. I literally just got home from work and went live, pretty much. I came home late. Oh, a few weeks ago. Okay. I can't tell you where to go at 2:30 in the morning. I don't know who's live. But I just want to say thanks for hanging for a little bit. And I feel the yawns coming. I got to go check on Ozzy. I got to get something to eat. So just kind of a short stream. So I'm Dog and Tony and Drops. Good to see you, Seth. Blessings to you. And I appreciate everyone stopping through. Everyone else is gone. I'll go to be soon, too. Yeah, I don't know who's live right now. But Dean Blazing, I hope you have an awesome Arizona Monday. And St. Paul M Dog, Tony, thanks for saying hey. Jenny Marseth went to sleep. Drops. Seth. Who else was in here? Well, I never say goodbye to everyone. It's not intentional. But anyway, I gotta go get